Good morning, guys. It's the 8th of July today, and I'm headed out to the parents to work on the boat trailer, hopefully. At first, I gotta figure out a way to where to put the boat, and then I guess go from there. So the main focus is just really to get the boat off the trailer and put it in a good location where it won't get damaged. Kind of chilly, actually. It's only about 65 degrees out. And I forgot my cigarettes. Son of a bitch. I'll live. But yeah, so I gotta stop and get the ball. Well, my truck is I guess not done, but he is done working on it. He can't figure it out. I don't get it. How can he charge me for something that he didn't fix? He's charging me $250, and the vehicle isn't fixed. It still isn't running. It's running about the same as it was when I took it in there, according to what he says. So, but that's beyond. He put time and labor into it. All that crap, I guess, whatever. But yeah, I gotta stop there and I gotta pick up a ball hitch, put on the full wheeler, pump the tire. Oh boy, got a bunch of crap to do here. First, I gotta stop and get my caffeine before I killed somebody. There's a bunch of stuff going on this week. We got Chalk Fest going on in Wausau starting, I think today, what is today, the 8th? And then they have Balloon Fest going on. And can't really enjoy it. I mean, we can, but Amanda's got to work all weekend, so we can't. I'd like to enjoy it with her, not just with the kids. With the kids, I mean, don't get me wrong, I love my kids, but they can get pretty stressful. And being that I'm limited in lifting jack up and everything. Oh, speaking of which, okay, so I put a thing up on Facebook saying how can mechanics charge so much to change a blinker switch out in a vehicle, when I watched YouTube videos and these people have done it within 10 to 15 minutes, and they want to charge us $500 to $700. $500 to $700 for 15 minutes, and they're like, oh, the blinker switch is really expensive. Yeah, I found one for $80. That's pretty tolerable. So I threw up a status on Facebook, and then I got a response back from this girl who says that her husband is really nifty with vehicles. He used to be a mechanic. Usually I don't trust them because they're private people that don't have any kind of I just don't know what they're capable of. I've never met these people before. If I invite them over to my house, who's to say they're not going to come back when we're not home and steal our shit or something like that? And so we were, she said this, and I'm like, you know what the hell, I'll take a risk. And I talked to this guy, and we were discussing over the phone, and he's like, well, I can come over to your house, and he's like, I could take a look at it and everything. And I'm like, yeah, okay. So yesterday he came over, and I watched the video on how they replace that switch, and you got to tear out the whole dash. You got to take out the plastic molding and all that shit. But it's not very difficult. It's just tedious. So he came over, and the first thing that kind of put up the red flag warning was that he was talking about how he had a shoulder reconstructive surgery done. He had a whole new joint socket put in, or a whole new ball and socket put in. And that immediately sends up red flags because I know what's involved in surgery, especially shoulder surgery. And when he told me that he was done and he was back to work in 2 weeks and all this other crap, I was like, well, I said, I don't necessarily believe you because I've had a lot less done to me and been out a lot longer. And he's like, oh no, I really have, and I'm like, whatever. So he comes over and we're working on it, and he takes off. First he's like, let's check to see if there's a short. So we're working on it, and he took off the tail lights, and we're playing with the wires, and sure enough, there was a freaking short in the system. And he got it. Oh, I forgot to stop. And freaking, what's his face? I gotta go get my ball from my ball hitch. God damn it. So we're futzing around back there, and we've got one signal light really working, really bright now. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll push on the brakes, and still nothing. And so we tried the other side, and futzing around with the little plug that plugs into the light itself, and boom, all of a sudden everything works again. Cruise control still shuts off when you turn the blinker on, but everything's working again. So I was really happy. I'm like, you just saved me about $500, and I was really happy about that. And he's like, hey man, it's really cool. He's like, I read your message. I understand being, out of work father and not have any money, and it's your only vehicle. And I was like, well, where were you before when my red van blew up? He's like, I didn't know anything about that, but yeah. So we got it working. The dude is really cool. I guess I'm more leery of people in my older days here, ever since I've been fucked over like repeatedly by different guys. So I'm okay with me and him talking. I'm still a little weirded out, not weirded out, but leery about his shoulder surgery. I can't talk, guys. Blah blah blah. So I was actually talking to him about that, and I couldn't even get 5 words out of him without his wife chiming in, and oh, he did this, and oh, he was, kind of what's the word I'm looking for here? He was, every time he said something, she'd have to say it, to kind of make it more believable. I think it was what she was going for. And that all made me actually question it, even more. Where's my truck? Oh, there it is. Okay. Looks like anybody's here. There's my baby. That little fucker, man. I missed shifting. Be right back. That doesn't have the right size ball hitch on it. Just started her up. Don't sound good. I swear to God, there's a hole in the manifold or a hole somewhere in it, but he says he checked all that. Well, but back to this guy Sean that came out. They kept going on and talking about how they moved his arm and he shattered something, and I'm thinking, yeah, okay, I can understand if he had frozen shoulder, but he said he had a specific amount of pieces. He said it broke it into 7 pieces. I don't know what they broke exactly. They broke his rotator or his socket or his scapula. I'm not exactly sure what they broke, but said to go in there to remove the pieces and gave him a titanium ball and socket, which is standard. I saw the scar, and it's a big one. It is about that long, and it's going across the shoulder. And it was only, I can understand if it was done 5 or 6 years ago, but this day and age, you know, usually it's all done arthroscopically. But it is, if you did have the replacement done, I don't know. Yeah, see, now I'm just speculating, so I really don't know. Alright guys, so now we gotta go and find a place for this boat. I don't know. I'm not using a ball hitch at all right now. I got a bolt through the bottom of the hitch here, and it's just hanging on the lip of the bolt. There we go. is. Alright. Now let's go back. Let's see what we got to play with. That boat has been off that trailer in probably 25 years. It's like a really good trailer. Alright guys, so here we are. It folds up. We pull these off. That all the rollers we're going to pull off. And I left my tools at home. Never fails. Whenever I want to do something, I leave what I need at home. And we'll put cross members over, I think starting right here, so I can still pivot it. I don't know yet, I haven't decided. And now I gotta worry about getting these rollers off. One thing I've noticed, every time it rains, this thing fills up. I cannot believe it's watertight, but it is. And I'm sick of it. There. Fixed. There, look at that. Boom. Nice and clean. Alright, now I can just fix the boat trailer that way. I don't think that's gonna happen. I gotta find some tools. Alright guys, so I got all the center rollers off. Now I gotta get, it really ain't that big of a deal to get these off and those off. So I said screw the ratchet and the socket and trying to find the tools, because obviously my dad doesn't know how to organize. And I brought out the hand grinder. And I already cut this one off right here. Shit, that's hot. Ouch. Well, I'll get them out after I cut them, obviously. Alright, we're getting closer. This is the new Breaking Benjamin, by the way. Dark something, I don't remember. Freaking awesome album. Alright guys, so I've got a problem. I figured it out. I need 5 cross members at 2 feet apart. We're actually 4 cross members at 2 feet apart. I'm going to get one extra just in case. But I don't know how wide to go. Do I want to just barely put it over the fenders? Or how do I want to do this? Because they make them pretty wide. And I want everything to be even. I'm going to have to do some research. I think I'm going to have to go over to John's and take some measurements of that trailer. You know, just to be on the safe side. I don't want to make something that's not street legal, you know. Another thing I'm going to have to worry about is the wiring situation. It is fucked. You guys can see that. Yeah. Right there, 80 bucks. Easily. Oh boy. Yeah. Let's take a ride to John's. Okay, well I got the troops coming out. Troops meaning the wife and the kids. Because I need some help on the tape measure here. I measured John's trailer and it's about 66 inches from tire to tire, whereas mine is not. I'll have tape measure in the van. Shit. And the width of the trailer itself is 8 feet, whereas, you know, mine is 45 inches because it's a boat trailer. And the length was 12 feet from not even the well, I bet you if I measured this whole trailer, I might get 15 feet out of it, or maybe even 20. But the platform itself on John's trailer was 12 feet. And yeah, see, I need help holding the tape measure, so I don't really have accurate measurements here. And so I'm going to wait for Amanda to get here, and we'll start over with measurements, I think. Alright guys, so we've decided we're going to build from here. I'm going to weld this together. I'm not going to have a pivot in it anymore. And put cross member starting here and going all the way back. That'll be 6 cross members at 7 feet. Yeah, at 7 feet. And then we'll have enough room for 2 ATVs or an ATV and lawnmower or whatever. And it'll be a real trailer. So now, I gotta go get the steel. I don't think that's gonna happen today, but it'll happen soon. Well guys, I'm here at the junkyard and I cannot find what I need. I was looking for channel steel and then I got it. I mean, I got steel, but it's like a tube. And I need to have a lip on it. What the hell are we doing here, guy? Come on! There's shit to do. Fucking people. So he perks. Oh, yes, I am getting frustrated. So now I can't find the steel I need, which is shitty because I thought it would just be like that. I could pick it up. There's one place I could stop and ask them, but it's not used. It's new shit. I don't want new stuff. But I mean, here they were gonna charge me 25 cents a pound. I can't imagine. They're probably gonna charge me $1.50 a pound or something at these other places. At this place that has a new steel. But I got enough time. I'm gonna swing back over there and see what they got. I think it's channel steel, or it's the one that makes the L shape. Is that L shape? See, I don't know what. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Yeah, we just got done. Me and Amanda, we drove home, loaded up all the scrap shit we had at home. My grill, old dishwasher, old washing machine. Got that all loaded up, and old air compressor. I should have taken the motors off, but I didn't have time, and so I just said screw it. But I got like $50 out of it, so that's not so bad. I think that'd be enough to buy the steel. What I'm thinking is going to be the most expensive will probably be the board. Because it's going to have to be treated plywood. And 4x8 sheets of treated 3/4 inch plywood are not cheap. So, we'll see. Alright, so I just got off the phone with Marshfield Steel. And, I guess they moved. I thought they were over here, but they're not, so whatever. I called them. $27 for 7 feet of channel iron. 3-inch channel iron. I need 7 of these. It's over, $140, $150. Can't afford that, so I have to come up with a new route. Thinking about going to the other junkyard. I can't do it today. Man's gotta leave for work. Wes, I'm gonna kill somebody. Amanda's gotta go to work, and so I gotta get home and watch the kids. Well, guys, things are not looking good. Not for steel, at least. And what's this? I got a package on my door. Wonder what it could be. Hey guys, well, got something in the mail from Chad again. Wonder what it could be. Using Chad's knife that he sent me like 2 years ago now. Ooh, I see camel. Oh. It's a cooler for the ATV. And, this is another one. Oh, this is going to be helpful, huh? I guess they're used. And there's some packaging, or some, boy, I don't even know how to hook these things up. What is that? Other one. And then, I imagine that goes over the gas tank. Sweet. Alright, thank you, Chad. Point down. Thank you, Chad. I really appreciate you sending me this. I'll get them on probably tomorrow. I'm going riding with a neighbor, so we'll see how it turns out. Alright. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you later.